Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is SCRAWLRBOX subscription for April 2021. I absolutely love ordering this box and getting it every month, so I cannot wait to open it with you today. If you're not familiar with SCRAWLRBOX, it's kind of art supplies every month. It retails at £15 per month in the UK, but they do ship it internationally as well for an additional charge, but it includes shipping in the UK. And you can get £3 off your first box using my link, which I'll put underneath the video. And I've been unboxing this for a while now. The value is usually always more than you pay for the box as well, so at the end I will tell you the value. But for now we're going to look at every item in this month's box one by one. So as usual, we get a bundle of the art supplies, the materials, etc. will be in here. There's a little slit down the side, so they've kind of gone all over the box, so I just kind of didn't want to spoil the surprise by showing you all at once. We always get a little sweet treat. This month we've got the Great British Puds Sticky Toffee Pudding by Swizzles. I've had these before, they are very tasty. Every month you always get a sticker like this, which are just a kind of cute little addition, and the design always goes with the design on that month's little magazine. So we get a little magazine like this, so you can kind of see how pattern matches, and inside it'll tell you about your materials, about the artist that's come up with this design this month, and we'll have lots more information. We also get some paper to work on, but I won't show you that yet because it kind of gives away which materials we're going to find in this month's box. You get a little art print like this, and it tells you all about the featured artist on the back of the art print. We also get a little card like this that tells us this month's Scrawler challenge, and this month's challenge is Birds of a Feather. Each box provides you with a selection of art supplies and inspiration, but we also want to spark your creativity. Every month we'll give you a challenge word or phrase to be interpreted however you wish. Try and create something using only the supplies in this box. Good luck, and don't forget to share your creations with us. #Scrawler Challenge. Okay, so this month we've got a series of little paints. Okay, so we've got 6 of the Rowney Aquafine watercolour tubes. Rowney proudly continue their long heritage of manufacturing in the United Kingdom, based in the south of England in Bracknell. These aquafine watercolour paints are made from a selection of modern, high-quality pigments that are milled to perfection, offering optimal performance and control. Aquafine watercolours are richly pigmented, free-flowing colours with fantastic light-fast properties. Transparent colours have excellent tinting strength and working properties that reliably produce beautiful, delicate washes every time you use them. So we get 6 of them, and they retail at £2.60 per tube. We get Chinese White, which is shade 1. We get Ultramarine Blue Dark, shade 123. Raw Sienna, which is shade 667. We get Lemon Yellow, which is 651. And we get Alizarian Crimson Hue 515 and Hooker's Green Dark, which is 352. Next up we get something from Derwent, and it's the Derwent push button water brush in medium. This convenient refillable water brush is perfect for painting on the go, wherever and whenever creativity hits. This brush features a large water barrel and has a push button for easy to control water release. The bristles are made from durable nylon fibres which hold shape and point for continuous and regular use. To fill it, just unscrew the 2 halves of the barrel and pour in a little water. So this is what the tip of the brush looks like, and it will obviously soften up when it's got water and stuff in. So you can take that off to put your water in here, and then you just push this every time you want to release a little bit more water into the end of your brush. Now, I have used the Derwent water brushes before and they are fantastic. I was actually recently looking at these push button designed ones, trying to decide like whether I needed to order one. This is perfect for me. This is the one I have been using for my watercolours. It's the same tip, but you don't have like the push design. So this is like a more expensive, more up-to-date version of this brush. So I'm extremely happy to have that because I've been dying to try it out. And as I said, it retails at £8.75, so quite a high value item. Okay, so then we get these 2 pencils which I'm not familiar with. So these are the Royal Sovereign Chinograph pencils. These versatile pencils will work on virtually any surface, including china, plastics, acetate, film, brick, wood and glass. By combing specially selected pigments and waxes, they are resistant to water, but you can remove them from non-porous surfaces with a dry cloth or tissue, making them for an interesting pairing with watercolour paints. They're extremely accessible and easy to use and can even be sharpened with a normal pencil sharpener. So we will sharpen them and have a look, and I will be swatching all the products in just a minute. So watercolour seems to be the major theme with this box, so of course they've given us a pad of A5 watercolour paper. It's 300 GSM cold pressed, and we've got 8 sheets, and these are just a SCRAWLRBOX design, so it's like a super thick paper, so it should take watercolour really well. And I do like that about SCRAWLRBOX. They're not just giving you art supplies, they're actually giving you the paper and things to work on as well, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of that blue with a little bit of the water on the end of my brush. And of course you can make it go that little bit lighter as you add a little bit more water, or you can make it darker. Just kind of depends what effect you're going for. And then that green. Just press that button just to allow a little bit more water out of the brush, depends what kind of effect you're going for. I'm using a different type of paint. I didn't already have these water paints, so just come in this box. But so far I will say I'm really enjoying this watercolour brush. I think I prefer it to the sort of more basic model that Derwent provides, just because you're in a lot more control of the amount of water that's coming out. So definitely better for control. It's almost like a pinkish red. I've got the white, which can obviously be quite kind of difficult to show up on a white paper, but designs over other colours, which should obviously work a little better. And then this slightly unusual colour, raw sienna as they're calling it. Pick a bit more of the colour. You can see the tip of the pen's a lot more kind of workable as it gets wet. Pencils were hard work to sharpen. They just did not want to sharpen. My sharpener just kept breaking the nib, so I don't know if that was my sharpener or the pencils or what, but they were hard work to work with. But I just wanted to give you a bit of a swatch, and this is the paper they've provided in the box, so you can kind of see how it's working on there. And of course the white you're only really going to be able to see on top of other colours, or if you mix them together like this, so you just get a slightly different kind of shade. Okay, so then we're on to our Scrawlerzine, our little magazine. So it tells you everything about the things that came in this box. And that's why I didn't open it to start with, because otherwise it just kind of gives the game away straight away. So there are a couple of pages here, a sit down with the April featured artist, some little prints there of her work, so you can kind of see what she's done and see a bit of a Q&A with her. Then there are some additional tips on how to use the pencils, the watercolours, and you know, some additional kind of things you can try. Then there are some featured art here from members of SCRAWLRBOX who submitted work back in February for one of the previous challenges. There's a little bit of information about avian art, and it tells you a little bit more about some of the other products and things they offer. It says keep scrawling. So here's a quick kind of recap of everything that came in the April 2021 SCRAWLRBOX. It says this month's box is all about working with layers to create palpable textures. Experiment with building up different intensities with the water to paint ratio with your colours. How do they lay on top of each other? How does the flatter matte finish from mixing in the white look? Use the Chinograph to form subtle patterns, markings, shading and highlights. Layer up and see where it takes you. Try these things out to see how they work in creating your tactile textures. So like I said, if you do want to sign up to a SCRAWLRBOX, I'll put a link under the video. You'll get £3 off your first box. I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. I'll link at the end some of the previous Scrawler boxes I've unboxed, as well as other art boxes. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. I'll definitely be back next month unboxing this guy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.